Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Now let's take a look on this pound, on this GBP pound against Australian dollar. Since we have seen an opportunity of taking a buy trade due to this 4-hour breakout structure, like you see the trade, the pair was, the price was doing series of low, high, low, high, low, and highs. Unfortunately, the price came to break below here, below this, the lowest point around here, hence making this one as a 4-hour breakout structure. But that was not full enough. We should have to find more confirmation from higher time frames and house tell us. If you go in the day time frame and look it in a good way, you find that in day time frame we are still printing new highs, like you see here. Like this was low over here, this was high, this was low, this was high, this was low, this was high, this was low, this was high, this was low. So it shows exactly that we are still pointing new highs. We have not changed it any structure. Also, if you try to look afresh over here, you see that this was from this point around here, this was a certain impulsive move, and we made a certain collection. So this being made, it tells us that we are still going up. We are still going up for more bullish movement. But also there was a certain break of trend, like you see here, that like you see around here, there was a certain break over here, break of structure around here in opposite trend, and this was bearish trend. So that being said, if you look here, if you spot this point around here, it shows exactly that the price when came, it closed above here. It closed above this point. The closing above that point, it says that exactly we are still going to be bull. Okay, we are still going to be bull since they have broken its trend from being a bullish trend, from being a bearish trend to a bullish trend. So that gives us more coincidences or more confidence to find a bull trade. After this 4-hour break and finding more confirmation on higher time frames, we went in lower time frame like 4 hours. We have seen that it's broken the structure and you have spotted the point. After then we just go in 1 hour time frame. If you come in an hour time frame and you find this one was our 1 hour breakout structure around here, and if you try to measure it, it is more than a pip, and it's confirming for that we are still going up. And we have to name this one that's as our 1 hour time frame. That was not full enough, like you say, like I usually say that after this 4-hour breakout structure and 1 hour breakout structure, we just go in 15 minutes time frame and find 15 minutes, either 15 minutes invalidation point or 15 minutes new invalidation point or 15 minutes hidden invalidation point. Like you see, this was our lowest point, this was the highest point around here. Okay, this was our lowest point, this was our highest point. I mean, this was low, this was high, this was high, this was low, this was high. There is a certain break which was not correct, since if you try to measure it, consider this one, you see that when the price came around here, it closed. Okay, now I can say that this was the break around here. Like you see, there was a break. This was correct, but if you come here, this was not correct, since there's a wick around. Hence we neglect it. We still find the lowest highs and low, which is broken. If you come to look at here, this was high, this was low, this was high, and this was low, this was high, This was high, this was low, this was high, this was low, this was high, this was low, this was high. But if you try to check afresh here, there was this break around here. Since this was high, this was low, and the break was around here. If you try to see where this was the break around here. So if when the price came to close, it closed direct, hence making this one as our invalidation point on 15 minutes. Yeah. But when the price went and came back, it closed the below. Hence this one making this one to be our hidden 15 minutes invalidation point. You can name it in a good way. That was our hidden 15 minutes invalidation point. That was not full enough. We have to go in 3 minutes to find 3 minutes invalidation point or 3 minutes hidden invalidation point. And if you come around here, below this and find that point, you find that this was our point around here of 3 minutes here. Because this was high, I mean this was low, high, low, high, low, high. Then the price, when it came here, it closed around here. You see, this was a valid structure. Since this is correct, also this is a valid break. That being said, that this was low. That being said, this was our invalidation point in 3 minutes. Yeah. Due to that, after seeing that, if you see that when the price came, it came back into the exact point. After doing so, now let's go in 4 hours and see what happened. Like you usually say. Sorry, let me try to name this. Sorry. Let me try to name this point here, which is 3 minutes invalidation point. Okay, now if you try to see that 3 minutes invalidation point is nearby 50 minutes invalidation point, that's not the case. But the main point is just for us, we just only to risk only few pips, so for about 20 pips. After then, now let's take if the point came exact, if the price came exact to that point and trigger it. Like you see, guys, the price came exact to that point and it triggered our point. Now this is still a running trade. Okay, guys, thanks. Let's meet another time.